Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Fiers, Femme, Shamika, whichever one you want to call me. And today I'm going to be talking about something that really helped me once my skin started shedding in my TSW journey, This is something that I did prior to having like my bout with TSW because it was part of my beauty regimen. But once my skin started shedding a lot, I didn't want to keep scratching. I didn't want to keep picking. I didn't want to just keep damaging my skin, because that happens sometimes. You get so annoyed by seeing all the raised stuff on your skin that you decide, like, you just sit there and you start picking, and that just creates another problem. So I started looking it up and about dry brushing, and I realized that I could actually use that to help me with my skin. Now, when my skin was actually raw, some parts of my skin were raw and some parts of my skin were healing faster than the other. So I would use dry brushing wherever I felt like I could do that. So I remember starting on my chest a little bit. I couldn't do it in the corners, like right here. It was very raw there, so I would just do it like on my breast. And then at one point I couldn't even do it on my neck, but when I could do it on my neck, I started doing it there too, and it really helped. So I just want to give you some information on it. But before I get into that, I just want to remind you guys that I just dropped a video showing you how to make my calendula salve. That is what is helping me now. Going forward, that's what I use on my body. And I'll definitely let you guys know when I'll start selling for you to purchase and help to continue to heal. It helps to heal you. You can use it whether you have eczema, TSW, or any skin problems. It's just a beautiful thing. I like to try out my products before I bring them to the masses, so that's what I'm doing. And yeah, so in this video anyway, we are going to be talking about dry brushing. Now, they come in all forms and types. I'm going to move over because I'm going to put some pictures in here as usual. But I like this one. I purchased mine through Amazon, of course. And I had one prior. I kept it for 3 months. I still use both of them, but I like to have a good amount, and it definitely does what it's supposed to do. Okay. So, notes on dry brushing. If you see me looking down, I have my notes right here, so I'm just going to be reading from my notes. Okay, so the notes on dry brushing is: skin brushing stimulates your lymphatic system, aiding in detoxification. When your lymphatic system is not working properly, toxins can build up and make you sick. It also boosts your circulation, exfoliates your skin. It may reduce cellulite. It offers stress relief and helps to fill you with life and energy. And I realized that once I was implementing doing red light therapy and also using dry brushing, I started to feel a lot better, because what I would do is wake up in the morning. I remember I used to sleep on a leather couch. I would have covers, of course, but I would get up, shake out the stuff, shake out everything off of my couch, dust my couch down, clean my couch down, and then I would commence to dry brush right there and then, like just bucket naked, dry brushing my neck, dry brushing my arms, dry brushing my legs, just all dry brushing, and just smooth, like circular motions, around my chest area and brushing upwards. I did dry brush my forehead. It was really bad at one time, so I used to dry brush it, but really lightly. They do have small brushes that you can dry brush your face with, but I didn't have that money to buy that, so I just used to use the same dry brush, this one. And it was a godsend. Even when sometimes I would just be scratchy, instead of using my nails, which I would always cut down. As you can see, I cut my nails down. I would dry brush, when it's scratched. I just take it and dry brush it instead of just scratching my skin up and creating more lesions and more problems. Okay, so a lot of the benefits of dry brushing, some of them could be lymphatic support, exfoliation. It cleans pores, unclogs your pores, helps your skin breathe, helps with speeding up healing and regeneration of the skin. So that's really what we want: regeneration of the skin, having your skin grow. And that's a thing with TSW. You're basically creating new skin. Your body is creating new skin, learning how to create new skin without, creating new skin and letting go of the dead weight, the dead skin, the steroids that is inside of your body. That is what's coming up towards the top of your body, which is why we get the rash. It looks that bad because that is actually the steroids coming through your pores, okay? And once you start shedding, you want to get that off so that new skin can come in. Think of it like you're a snake and you're losing your skin. It doesn't come off all at once. It takes its time. So you just have to be patient with, your journey and what's going on with your body. Okay, so it reduces cellulite. That's if like you just want to use it continued, which I will be doing. I was doing that before. It boosts your energy. It boosts blood circulation. And that's another thing when you're going through TSW. Your blood circulation, a lot of things are off. Your nerves are messed up. So it's good to have something like this in your regimen if you're interested, because it will help like get your body used to working for itself again. And it tightens your skin. And I'm a big advocate of like keeping my skin as tight as possible for as long as possible. And it's gonna do what it's supposed to do eventually, but I like helping out my skin, and through exercise, through dry brushing, through the red light, you can help your body do what it's supposed to do and make it give what it's supposed to give. Isn't that what they say now? So how I used it, at that time though, I was not taking any showers. So that was my shower. It was kind of like me, I consider dry brushing like dry shampoo at that point. I was just dry brushing my body, dry brushing everywhere. I wasn't eating anything but plants. I mean, I'm still doing that, but I'm trying to explain, like, I didn't have a scent. I didn't have like no sense. It was basically just get up, clean my couch off, dry brush as I'm naked, get all my dirty clothes that I slept in last night, put everything in the wash. This was a everyday what I did. Put everything in the wash that I slept on, pillowcase, all of that, in the washing machine. And then I would commence to sweep up all my dead skin. And if I could find a picture, I'll put a picture in right here where you can see. I think I have a picture, so I'm going to put it in. And that is what I would sweep up. Some days it would be a massive skin. Some days it would be a tiny bit of skin. And throughout the time of me shedding, I noticed how little bit it was getting, and more spots that I was able to dry brush. And honestly, between this and the red light therapy, they were a godsend, okay? It was a godsend. I don't know what I would do without dry brushing. It is really, really, really something I feel like should be in your staple as a woman or man anyway. It has a lot of health benefits. I'll plug some in, but how they say to use it is to do it before your shower. So like when I was doing it just as a beauty thing, I would do it before my shower. Brush towards the heart center of the body. This is where the lymph system drains. So like if you have your brush, you're pushing all, like, I would go like this, like from this section like that, this section like that, pull up like this, pull it up from your legs, up, pull it up, and I don't know about you, but I'm the type of person, like, when I'm going through something or I want to know something, I go online and I look it up. So if you don't know how your blood flow is going, which direction it's in, I suggest going on Google and looking at the lymph nodes, your nervous system, and all of that. I also learned, which is a side note, that most of the time you get TSW really heavy around the neck and chest, because a lot of our blood circulates in this area, as well as your face. You have certain zones where your blood is like heavily circulating, and that's where, of course, anything toxic in your body, if you're going through something like a skin condition like I was, it's going to come out in those areas, just because that's where the most of your your blood flow is coming from. So like, this is how my arm is looking right now. Sometimes I feel like it looks lighter on camera, but this is how it looks. This is my right arm, of course, and this is my left arm. I just recently dropped, my left arm is actually darker, but it's just gonna take some time to get rid of the marks. Excuse me. I just dropped my 8-month update on this channel. I will link it in the description box below. I'm going to link my TSW playlist so you could just watch from what I've been doing and the red light video. I also wanted to bring to your attention that my face is doing like super well. Like if you go back and you look at some of the stuff like that was going on my face, is doing tremendously better. I try not to put pressure on myself about that because, you know, I'm still like 3 different colors. As you can see, I'm like 3 different colors, but I'm not worried about that. I came very, very far and I have a long ways to go, but I'm feeling good. And I just want to encourage you, if you're going through this or going through something with your immune system, skin-wise or other, just have faith that things can turn around. You really have to believe it. You have to believe it to the core of your soul so that you can get better, because nobody else can do it for you. Even if you're taking medicine or whatever have you, you still have to believe that you can overcome this. I decided not to take medicine because I want to rid this, whatever it is, out of my body completely and just be healthy. I feel like I've watched too many of my family members have to take tablets and stuff all the time, and it's easy to get on, but it's harder to get off. You know, like your body gets really addicted to those things, and I chose not to do it that way because I don't want to be held to always having to take something because my body becomes reliant on it. But yeah, I hope that this information helps you. This is not a long video, but I hope that this information helps you. I hope that you try the dry brushing. With or without you having a skin issue, is a wonderful thing to use. And I want to thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions, leave it in the description box below. If you would love to talk to me, you could talk to me through my Instagram. I have the link on my actual page. You could go click on it. And I also have it in the description box below. Let me see if there's any other things. And you can also follow me on TikTok. TikTok is like my happy place, though. I don't have like a lot of things about my TSW on TikTok. So I would say follow me on Instagram and DM me if you have any questions. And yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Have a good day. Have a good night. Have a good evening wherever you are. And I'll see you in the next video. Later. Bye.